Will Smith is back, and he's coming out on Christmas Day. He plays an accomplished pathologist who uncovers the truth about brain damage in football players who suffer repeated concussions in the course of normal play. Here's a look at the trailer.
When I was a boy, heaven was here, and America was here. You could be anything, you could do anything. I never wanted anything as much as I wanted to be an American.
Hearts here in Pittsburgh are broken over the loss of Hall of Famer Mike Webster, who had in recent years suffered from mental illness and slipped into financial ruin.
Why does an apparently healthy, favorite son of this city die in disgrace at 50? I can tell something is wrong.
In 25 years, I've never requested a test like this. What are you looking for?
My God. I am the wrong person to have discovered this.
If you don't speak for them, who will?
Repetitive head trauma chokes the brain. It turns you into someone else.
Tape, needles, Vicodin, Toradol, whatever it takes to keep them in the game. It's business.
Get me a meeting with the commissioner. They don't want to talk to you.
The NFL has known about the concussion issue for years.
They're terrified of you. You're going to war with a corporation that owns a day of the week.
This is bigger than they are. They have to listen to us now.
Where is this science coming from?
From nowhere. If you continue to deny my work, your men continue to die.
They want you to say you made it all up. They're accusing you of fraud.
Drop it, or they'll be doing your autopsy, Mr. Amalu.
Dr. Omalu,
You have no idea how bad this could get.
I have to keep going.
These men are not machines. We must honor our warriors.
Do you understand the impact of what you are doing?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I think you're going to be an American hero.
I'm not even an American.
That's even better.
As you just saw, concussion management is a hot topic, and not only of the medical and sports industry, but also the entertainment industry. Here to discuss the importance and understanding the brain and to share details of a new technology to assess brain function, our sports neurologist, Dr. Jeffrey Kutcher from the University of Michigan, and also Hall of Fame football player Curtis Martin. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
All right, so let's start with you, Doctor. I mean, this is so interesting with this new movie coming out, Concussion, where I think specifically maybe in the last year or even the last 2 years, more and more people, certainly parents, maybe football players and other athletes, are interested in concussions. How do you think that this new movie will help further this topic and discussion? And why do you think that this is important?
Like you said, this has been an issue that has been gaining attention in the past couple of years, I would say. And having no question that having a major Hollywood movie is going to increase that attention even further. You know, and for me, that's always a good thing. And when we're thinking more about injuries and the sports that we play and the way we can perhaps play them more safely, I do want to point out though that it is a movie that is a fictionalized version of events. So it's something that I think we need to keep in mind. But in the end, if it gets more people into clinics, more people into seeing physicians who understand these complex issues, and can provide the best possible medical care, then that's a huge benefit.
Well, and Curtis, tell me a little bit about your personal experience with concussions and why this is something that you are so passionate about.
Well, I'm pretty passionate about it because, it's something that I see is something that I think can really help protect players and not only protect them on the field, but protect them from themselves. I was the type of player who would never come out of the game. Regardless of the severity of my injury. And so I think that DNA testing is a way to separate the way you feel from the facts of how your brain is actually functioning. They would always give me the test to, count backwards from 10 or, follow someone's finger. But this is an objective test that measures how your brain is actually working versus how you feel.
Well, and how do you explain what this test is? I don't know if you want to answer this question, doctor, but what is this BNA test? Is this something that is very commonly used right now?
I think by
or do
far more people need to use it and learn about it. Like Curtis mentioned, you know, physicians, our role is to help protect athletes from themselves and protect our patients. And in order to do that, we need the best possible information on how their brains are working and how injuries may be affecting their brains. So BNA, or brain network activation, is sort of the first tool that I've come across that actually measures brain function at the electrical level by producing a map of brain networks while somebody is doing a task. So as you see, somebody sits in front of a computer and does a task repetitively. Electrodes pick up the brain waves and create this map of the network that the brain is using to produce the task in question. Now, it's important to note that it does not matter how the person does on that task as far as the performance goes, whether they're so fast or so slow or whatever the memory function is in play, because this test is actually just measuring the network the brain is putting together to perform the task. So really, for the first time, we're measuring injury and not injury effect.
One of the interesting things is that I've taken the test, and my BNA score was 77. So as a professional athlete, knowing where I stand is very crucial to my decision-making process. You know, if I know that I'm at a 77 and I go down to a 32, then I realize that, you know, something's wrong, and it'll give me the ability and equip me to make a more informed, wiser, and hopefully more responsible decision.
Wow, I would say so. And as we close here, what is the take home? I have a son at home, you know, so for parents who are watching this morning and really just trying to figure out what sports that they want their children to play and kind of what is the next step? What do you want people to really understand?
I think the take home is that every sport is different as far as the risks that are involved, but also as far as the benefits. And making decisions about sports, whether which sport to go into or continuing to play a sport, is a complex decision, and that you need to be well informed. I would seek the care of a physician that works with athletes and works with brain problems and understands all of these different issues. BNA is a tool that helps us do that. It is only a tool, though, and we need to take a larger approach. You can learn more about the BNA tool itself at mybna.com, where you'll see information on research as well as some locations that are available throughout the United States.
Well, good. And as we said at the beginning, maybe this new movie will really get people talking about it and get people interested. So, gentlemen, thank you so much. Thanks for taking time to chat with us this morning.